evening and welcome. Glad to have you along for this Tuesday edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Trailblazers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they've fulfilled expectations plus some. They're flying high down the stretch, looking nearly invincible.
Here are the starters for Charlotte. They've got MP. He's out there with Ball. Jared Allen out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Salon in at the 4. And for Houston, they've got Whitmore. He's out there with Alperon Şengün. And it's Porter in at point guard. Well, Grant, we've just passed the All-Star break. What does the focus turn into for these teams now?
You know, BA, when the All-Star break is in the rear view, you know it's go time. This is the time of year where you have to give it your all.
It'll be the Rockets off the tip. And here's Whitmore. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Pass this along. Now Allen. And here's MP from outside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
In the long ball shooting of MP, he can make you pay from this area of the floor.
Here's Walton. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Allen. Miller outside to the paint. Şengün with a steal. Outside Porter. Here's Reeves. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Kevin Porter Jr. is backing out the Rocket
And
Series.
now just over a minute played here in the first. Ball passes to MP. Now here's Miller. The D's right on her. Up top Ball. He's guarded by Porter. And Ball gets it to go.
He does not lack for confidence, and he should. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Outside Whitmore. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Drills it from deep. Whitmore's got 5 points.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass this along. Allen in the high post. Here's Salon. 6 to shoot. Here's MP. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2.
Good shot, going bad. Gotta finish there.
To the inside. Here's Şengün. And the layup is good off the glass.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Miller finds MP. Here's Salon. Back to Ball. Passes along. Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
And the creative LaMelo Ball. Anytime he touches the rock, Clark, you expect a highlight reel play. How fun is he?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun to watch. He's so uber creative, and he's got a flash and a flair to his game, but he's highly skilled and fundamentally sound, too. That's the one part that sometimes can be lost amidst all the flash, but he's a fun guy to watch hoop, that's for sure.
And Houston has possession. After the basket by Charlotte. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Porter able to draw the whistle there because he's such a dynamic scorer and playmaker.
So the first free throw is good. Porter hits them both. Here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
In their last game against this opponent, they secured the win because their second unit really stepped up.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Now here's Porter. Coming off a 22-point game against Memphis. Here's Şengün. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Allen. Charlotte has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. And that one drops. MP's got 5 points.
Love the determination. MP comes right at you.
Porter against Ball. Now here's Porter. So far he's averaging 11 points a game. Here's Whitmore. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
Offensive board. Slow. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on it, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Working at pick and roll action superbly. Şengün knows exactly where he needs to be.
Ball passes to MP. Ball surveys the floor. Pass to MP. 5 to shoot. Back to Ball. Puts up a 3. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Whitmore. Şengün with it. He's coming off a 19-point game against Memphis.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Sharps checked in. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Miller. Here's Salone. Ball with it. He's covered by Reeves. Here's MP. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
They're really working the paint now.
Rockets trail by 6. Reeves, the pass to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
How about the comfortability of Şengün getting himself way up there?
Pass to MP. Miller outside. There's Ball with a 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
That was a gut punch. To come up short after battling through 2 overtimes, they poured a lot of sweat into that game and came away with nothing to show for it.
You know, one of the things we love about MP, he is certainly a team-first kind of a guy. Individual stats really don't do much for him. He wants to win, period.
First one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity, he's cashing in on those.
Now Reeves. He had 9 points in his last time out. Here's Şengün. Outside Whitmore. Lets it go. Miller pulls it in. Hornets leading by 6. Pass to Salone. Now Allen, defended by Şengün. Allen, pass to Miller. Allen a screen from behind the arc. No good on the shot. The Rockets have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Now Reeves. Here's Şengün. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. He'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Smart move by Şengün, sticking with the shot through the foul inside.
That free throw good from Şengün. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
And Houston making a change here. Lillard's checked in. Now here's Lillard. 11 points for him last game against Memphis. Connects from downtown.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Here's Salone. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Rockets. 4-point game. Pass to Sharp. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Reeves. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Whitmore. And he sinks that one. Hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Whitmore's got 7 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Porter. He's scoreless. Allen with a screen on Lillard. And here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And it's Whitmore with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Now here's Sharp. He's covered closely. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. MP, the pass to Allen. Puts the move on. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Outside Sharp. Shot on the wing. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd pleasing already.
Now here's Porter, a dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Whitmore. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Ball outside. Back to MP. Pass to Porter. Ball outside. Nails it from beyond the arc. 10 points for him.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Outside Sharp. Outside Whitmore. A rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. MP shot is good. And it's a 7-point Charlotte lead.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Sharp. Shengun with the screen. Lillard outside. Late clock. Houston's got to hurry. From Pete Reeves. Gets the 3 to fall. Reeves has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Ball finds Allen. MP outside. Pass to Salon. Now here's Porter. Ball outside. Over Lillard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Ball's got 12 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Yep, how it goes.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Porter. Here's Salone.
Come on, Manolo.
MP outside. Ball outside. And a miss there on the triple. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
You know, I also like the fact they've been really aggressive in attacking from behind the arc. They could do a lot of damage from there tonight.
We've got Damian Lillard. He's out there with Walker, and it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hornets with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now here's Miller. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Lillard. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Outside Walker. There's the triple. Porter pulls it in. Hornets leading by 9. Pass to Daniels. MP with it. Here's Tyson. He had 10 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Walton. Walker for 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers was simply terrific. He scored 28 points, and in terms of his shooting, well, mistakes and bad selections were few and far between. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double it. Might force him to adjust or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Now here's Porter. No made baskets yet. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 3 assists in the game.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
He's checked in for Houston. And let's take this chance to call out our Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
Pass to Bona. Outside Sharp to the right side. Here's Walton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Memphis.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Now MP. Miller on the wing. Back to MP. This one for three. Kept alive by Charlotte. Here's Miller. Off the mark there with a three. Rockets trail by 13. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Whitmore's checked in for Damian Lillard.
First team foul. On the floor for your Rockets. Number 7.
Charlotte on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And here's Porter outside. And he buries his first look.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
MP outside. Miller outside. The Rockets pull it in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Outside Whitmore. Porter from outside. A rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP gets it to go through contact.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Pass to Whitmore. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Whitmore's got 11. Charlotte leading by 10. Here's Tyson. Back to Daniels. And it's all from three-point range. Houston has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Porter looks it over. And with that one, the deficit turns to single digits.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignite.
Miller, he's open. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Trailing by 10. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. And the shot goes down.
Fantastic job moving the ball there by Porter Jr., understanding exactly what was available when his teammates were open.
Here's Daniels. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Pass to Miller. On the wing, Porter. From downtown, hits a three-pointer. Porter's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And Porter Jr. feels like he can drain just about any shot, including these corner 3 balls.
Outside Sharp. The 3. Sinks the tray.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer, Nick.
Here's Tyson. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. For 3. Miller can't get it to go.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Porter. The teardrop. Rebounded by Daniels. Charlotte leading by 8. Pass to Miller. Here's Daniels. MP outside. The 3 ball. And Miller the bucket. On the assist by MP. Miller's got 12 points.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You look at Charlotte, they're in the pole position right now for the top seed in the conference.
Right now for Charlotte, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
From deep, Hornets with the rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for them. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Rockets trail by 14. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him than they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands, right?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie. Here's Şengün. The Hornets making their last shot. Pass to Whitmore. Shot to stop the run. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Salone. MP outside. Miller with it. Just 5 to shoot. Allen, pass to MP. Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter. Whitmore with it. MP's there. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Now here's Ball. He's got 12. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Whitmore with it. He's picked up by Miller. It's Sharp on the wing. The shot from 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Charlotte. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Yep, count it.
Unreal. MP putting the team on his back tonight.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. It's a 16-point game. Outside Sharp. Şengün in the post. He's against Allen. Nice D from Allen.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. A fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Now here's Sharp. 5 points in the game. Houston with another miss. To the middle. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Porter. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Şengün in the post. Allen defending. And that one's good. Whitmore.
A strong start. And if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
Pass to Salone. Allen with it. Inside. Here's Ball. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 9 assists now tonight. Rockets trail by 19. Outside Whitmore. Outside Sharp. It's Şengün, high post. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Allen.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and you've certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
And Houston has possession. Following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Sharp. Fire fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Need one more
MP's got
assist
10
for
rebounds here
triple-double.
tonight. So active.
He's been just
Might
a
as
little
well
off
take
the mark
Paul
tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Fires the three. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Houston Rockets.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates transition offense. I'm telling you, that's where you get the easy looks.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
And that game against the Hawks, on paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they gotta avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny?
Not on most things, but this case, yeah, maybe yes.
It took you to.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball is out there with MP. And then it's Miller. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Salon in at power forward.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Here's Şengün. The Hornets making their last shot. Shoots over Allen. Şengün, no good. Charlotte leading by 23.
Nice
To the
Salon.
inside. Here's Salon.
Oh, come on.
Another shot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send them to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Back to Porter. Walton passes to Şengün. Let's take a look at the numbers for MP.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And he drops it first.
What I like about Şengün is how versatile he is. I mean, especially as a passer.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike.
They've shown their power inside. Their rebounding effort has been
Go,
sensational.
Brandon. Go
Guys,
on.
that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And a chance now to see which shooting guards led the way with their scoring in the last month. MP is second.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Şengün, no good.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Pass to Miller. And here's MP. Now here's Ball. He's guarded by Porter. Now Miller. Allen a screen. And that one's on target from the wing. Miller's got 17 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that got them into the hole.
Porter from outside. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Well, an awful beginning to this half, guys, missing their first 4 attempts.
Pass the ball. Puts it up. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Porter. Got a piece of it. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Walton. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. And Şengün gets it to go.
At home in the paint, Alperen Şengün has great footwork.
Ball passes to Miller. Back to Ball. Pass to Allen. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. He buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Porter Jr., we know he can create his own shot, but he also can knock down the catch and shoot jumper.
Here's Miller. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Reeves. 7 points in the game. Şengün, a screen on MP. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. To the middle. Here's DeLong. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Substitution on the court.
Let's make 1 assist for a triple double.
Miller outside. Pass to Salah. From outside the arc. Rockets with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
We've got Alperen Şengün, Cam Whitmore out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Reeves in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Unloads. Ball with the rebound. Hornets leading by 23. MP. Count it. MP's got 29 points.
Yeah, attacking on the interior, MP can be relentless.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Reeves finds Porter. Here's Whitmore. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
As the game is worn on, I mean, they've had real trouble protecting the rock.
The Hornets have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Pass to Salah. Allen against Şengün. Miller outside. Pulls up on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. He's got 22.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Just magnificent. I mean, he punishes the D for a lackluster effort.
They look a little disorganized there. The result is an emphatic jam.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
Down low. Here's Allen. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Reeves. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
MP outside. Well, Grant, it appears the league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
It's intercepted. To the paint.
Nice
Here's Allen.
triple double.
And it's Allen who slams it home. That gives him a double-double.
And you know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
In transition. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
Pass to Whitmore. 4-3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And here's ball. And it goes. As the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
First team foul.
You know, we all know about the flair and sizzle to LaMelo Ball's game. The highlight reel plays, all of that is great, but I also like the fact that he's got great length at the point guard position, which presents a lot of problems at both ends.
Rejected by Allen. Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession. Mitchell's checked in for Charlotte.
Number 25, J.J. Mitchell.
Looking to win the run. Şengün, that's good.
This speaks to how assertive Şengün can be. Love when he makes quick decisions like that there.
Pass to Tyson. Here's Wilkins. Back to MP. So Clark, do you think the winner of the NBA Cup should be guaranteed an automatic playoff bid?
Man, that's interesting. I think it could make for a more competitive tournament. So if that would be the outcome, then I would be all for it. But what happens if the tournament winner is the #1 seed at the end of the season? I think you'd have to find alternative incentives then.
Here's Whitmore outside. The rebound by Allen.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Hornets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
Add this one to the win column. They're 57th of the year.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, you know, I thought the result might be a little different this time around, but clearly I was mistaken. Now they'll have to wait till next year for a shot at revenge.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
No good on the second free throw.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Reeves. Fifth personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Hornets.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by MP. And he lays it in off the breakaway. MP's got 35 in the game.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Oh, that's gonna do it.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Şengün, the screen. Porter from outside. He drops it from range.
Straight at it, we got only about 21.
And here's Charlotte now.
30-point triple-double.
Now here's Mitchell. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be